The Auckland Council is likely to begin issuing trespass notices to protesters at Aotea Square as early as today. On Monday, the council asked them to leave or warned legal action will begin. Last night, the protesters rejected an order to leave the park. Our reporter Olivia Wicks was at Aotea Square when the protesters voted to defy council orders.
Okay, welcome everybody to the 33rd day of the occupation of Aotea Square.
Hooray! Should they stay or should they go? As far as the Aotea Square occupiers were concerned, the answer was a no-brainer.
We stay here, we stand up strong, we continue fighting, we continue making a difference, we continue fighting for change and reducing the inequality and injustice in our society.
And then came the chants.
UPY! What do we do?
Occupy! We are the 99%! We are the 99%!
The protesters say it makes no sense to leave.
We need to get the message across. It's an occupation, as we do. We occupy the space.
It needs to keep going out of principle.
I feel that we've got a great cause going on here. We're making a bit of headway, and why would we leave now when we're just getting started?
I just feel like if we back down, then what have we been working towards this all for?
The Auckland Council expects it will have to take the matter to court to get the protesters off the public land, as the police won't enforce the trespass orders. That'll add to a mounting bill for Auckland ratepayers, who've already been warned the protest is costing hundreds of thousands of dollars. The Wellington City Council has also asked protesters camping out in the capital's Civic Square to say when they're going to leave. But at a meeting last night, they also decided to stay indefinitely.
People are really glad we're standing up against the rubbish that we're having to put up with the system that just sucks up. I remember a term called trickle down. It's not even trickle up, it's suck up, and it's happening fast. We've got to stay here, and we've just got to turn around and respectfully decline their invitation to give them a date to go back.
The Wellington City Council didn't respond to calls asking what its next step would be. Auckland and Wellington protesters are hoping their councils will back down, as seems to be the case in Dunedin. The City Council there issued trespass notices to occupiers of the Octagon 2 weeks ago, and while the numbers are dwindling, there are still several tents at the site. An Otago University law professor, Andrew Geddes, believes the Wellington and Dunedin councils are probably just waiting on the Auckland Council to take the matter to court and set a precedent.
So you'd have to be a bit careful to apply the reasons for shutting down one protest to another city, because each of these protests is in some ways different. They're different sizes, they're having different impacts. So yes, it may be enough that Auckland gets this order, but on the other hand, it may be that when that order comes to be applied in different cities, different circumstances will apply.
The protesters in Auckland believe they could win a court battle and say they have lawyers willing to work for free to represent them. In Auckland for Morning Report, Olivia Wicks.